There we go. We are live. Everyone's face is in the right place. Yes. Come on.
Hey, team.
Are you okay then, Josh?
I'm not too bad.
Good.
Yeah. I just, yeah. Was at the gym. Had to scran dinner fast, and then was just in the shower. And I was like, oh shit, I'm running out of time.
What did you have for dinner?
I had, Mum went to Costco today, and she got one of the rotisserie chickens.
Oh,
I didn't have the whole rotisserie chicken. I wasn't feeling that hungry.
shame.
But yeah, no, I had some rotisserie chicken, and I made a little omelette to go with it as well. So
Nice.
You had all the evolutions of chicken.
I did. They will one day learn to fear me.
What came first, the chicken or the egg?
Oh, brilliant. Brilliant.
Right. Shall we launch in then, gang?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Curse of Strahd, or the other way around, I suppose it should be Curse of Strahd, because that's the more important bit. Tsolenka, episode 38. So here's the thing. I know, he's flying by, isn't it? Here's the thing. I am of the DM opinion that we're outside Vallaki, you're near to Casimir, go. But do you have any other business, anything else you wanted to
I have
do?
a quick one, potentially backtracking ever so slightly.
Yeah.
Before speeding up again. Telling the burgomaster in Kresk that I can help his son if he can somehow come up with 1,000 golds worth of diamond dust.
Okay.
And then speeding back forward to Vallaki.
No, that's fine, because we can definitely carry on with that, because that was a good idea, actually, Sammi. So here's the thing. I thought the spell was 500. Are you trying to fleece him, or are you...
Is this for greater restoration, yes?
Yeah.
Let me double check.
Yeah, no.
No, it's 100 gold pieces of diamond dust.
All right, you're trying to fleece him massively there. Or did you mean 100?
No, it's diamond dust worth 100 plus gold pieces, which the spell consumes.
But no, so what Dave's asking is, are you trying to get 10 times the amount out of the burgomaster, or did you just make a mistake?
No, I just made a mistake, sorry.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Right, in which case, persuasion instead of deception.
I made a massive mistake.
This
is unusual
the
for
capitalist
Ashina,
healthcare system.
I personally think it's only fair when the whole of Barovia is trying to fleece us, so...
Horace is on board.
Yeah.
In one moment, I've got a thing not working.
No, not technical issues already.
Hello. Talk to me.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
It's still not working.
Hello.
Take the mouse back in the receiver.
I think that's what she's doing.
Is your microphone broken, or do you need to restart your computer right now?
I'll tell you what, if you're plugging in and you're coming back to that, Leah, that's quite pleasant. Well done.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome. Credit where it's
Bard
due.
loading.
Are you there, Sammi?
Scrumptious.
Yeah.
Just checking that my mic didn't swap over.
No, Mike's perfect. Yeah, just a persuasion check from you then, dude. Let's see where we go with that, because that's a really good idea.
Persuasion, not perception. Oh dear. Well, that's definitely not going to work for a natural one, but a 0.
Okay, no, but we don't. I mean, it's we can play into it, because I have
-1.
Yeah, you've made good grounds in Crest, but what he'll say is we have no chance of that happening. We would have to go to Vallaki, and for 100 gold pieces, if that's as for something for one of the mystic arts, we would be charged 1,000, and we do not have those kind of funds. Because it's for Ilya, I will do what I can. I will try. I will ask the village, but I cannot sacrifice the safety of the village just for my son. I appreciate the offer.
That is fine, obviously. I mean, if we manage to free Barovia, so to speak, then we can always venture further to get some and come back.
Okay. Make me an insight check, please, Sammi.
19.
19. When you say that, you can see it's just a flash. You see a flash of hope in his eyes. And it's just momentary, but then he returns back to the sort of gruff pragmatist of Dmitry Kreskov. But he'll just nod to you as back to himself, and he says, "That's appreciated. I know you'll do what you can. But for now, we will continue to look after the children. We will continue to look after the Belviews and wish you good fortune."
Thank you. And simply because I may as well, I will turn to Kellen, assuming he is somewhere nearby.
Yeah.
And I'll apologise for not being around more. And that obviously demands me. I must go where I can to try and free us from the mists, and I will give him my shawl as a keepsake reminder.
Nice. Yeah, and he'll take it. He'll take it. His eyes moisten. He'll say, "No, I know everything you've done. I know what you've done. I know what this place is, and I know what you've done."
But obviously, if you are happy to stay here, then please do.
Until I can go back to my family.
Yes.
Because I believe we didn't tell him that his mum was ripped apart.
Yeah, we did.
Oh, did you? Sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. That's my. So yeah.
We
Go on, Sammi.
I believe Ashina had said about us basically making our own family. If
Yeah. Sorry,
not in a weird way, but like
he'll say, "Yeah, no, this is my life now. This is where I belong. Unless the mists recede, and then maybe I can move on." But yeah. Cool. Fast forward. So you've been to Vallaki. You've managed to buy what I think you bought another diamond or a diamond dust. Did we agree on? It was 1,000 gold for something.
I think did you give us an extra diamond dust from the monastery?
We got
Yes.
diamond dust.
Yeah.
Diamond dust +1. Did we manage to get both?
We have spent 1,500 gold pieces on something. Party inventory time. Because I've been keeping up. Yeah, so we've now got 3 diamonds and the use of 1 diamond dust because we used 1 that we found at the monastery.
Yeah, because you freed Siegfried, didn't you? You changed it back to yeah. Okay.
So I'm very sorry. I'm going to be awkward. Is there any chance I could buy a component pouch, please?
A component pouch. You can make one. You can make one from your wolf hide. You can just have one of those. Yeah. That's not something that's. If
were we talking about getting Ashina better armor, or did I make that up in my mind at some point in history?
We were on about it, but in the end, it didn't end up adding up to much.
Because it would improve your armor class by a bit, wouldn't it? Wouldn't it just? Would it not?
Too late. Too late. It's on the internet. It's out there now.
Too late.
Wouldn't it? From the Midlands. How we talk.
That's right, Middock. Yeah. So, what have you got? Leather armor at the minute, Sammi?
I've got studded leather.
And you can only
Which-
wear light armor, or can you wear medium?
Only wear light armor, so I think that's
Yeah,
it. Instantly.
I think that's the max
best.
that you can get into.
That's the best you're going to get. Yeah.
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 Start
Is
calling
it
you Wayne in a
not?
minute.
No, I'm infected. I don't know who I've been talking to.
I've been reading Mistborn Era 2, and Wayne does a lot of voice changing, one of the characters.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
That was the
Well,
right. Yeah, I didn't know if you'd read it or not. I wanted to put it in the reference in case you didn't know what I was talking about.
Well, from this moment on, I will endeavour to use better diction throughout the rest of this session. I do apologise to all of our listeners.
Slightly offended that you're not going full Derbyshire, to be honest with you. Right, let's so we will fast forward then, and we're approaching Casimir's hovel. As you approach, Esmeralda with you, you see there's the usual Vistani activity on top of the tump. They appear to be still celebrating. Quite possibly the return of Arabella, you don't know, but there's just sort of raucous partying going on from there. There's various types of smoke drifting from the top of the hill and alcohol flowing and fiddles and flutes and whatnot. Casimir is stood outside of his hovel as if he's waiting for you. He, if you recall, is a very old elf. Bandaged around his ears, around his forehead, slightly hunched over. He's wearing a cloak with a hood up. And as you approach, there's a couple of elves with him, and they make way so you can walk towards him. And he'll just nod in greeting. He's still got a cough. He'll clear his throat, cough, and sort of as demurely as possible, hold his hand up and sort of spit to the side. And he'll say, "Apologies, I am much recovered. I am ready to go. Is this why you visited?"
Yep, I think we'll all nod.
So,
The time has come.
on to the official part of our journey together. The bargain, as I recall, and he reaches into his robes and he pulls out this ornate hilt. You've seen it before, you know exactly what it is. This in exchange for safe escort to and from the temple in Gakis Mountains.
Do we have any health potions for this guy?
We don't have any for ourselves.
True. Right.
Unless we
Safe
can haggle
escort.
some from these guys.
So,
Are you prepared, Casimir? Do you have everything that you need?
I have everything I need.
Okay. We could set up in first light. I take it it's like nighttime.
Sure.
Yeah, we
So
can set out
you
in
are.
first light.
You're welcome to camp here. There is space in the huts. You will find somewhere to sleep.
Pippa turns to Farrow and Ashina and says, last time we were here, Horace and I had an incredibly good time. I feel like this might be your chance to have an incredibly good time. I'll keep watch. Enjoy. Pippa posts up with her pipe looking down the hill.
There's probably a good chance that Horace has already gone wandering off to go and get some wine.
Yeah, she was thinking a lot of Horace
yeah.
into that.
As soon as Casimir was like, "You can stay for the night," it'd have been like, "Great," and then like started strolling off to go get wine for everybody.
Yeah, chanting skull, 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 skull. So yeah, I mean, you can have the type of night that you want. Would Ashina and Wyndam be joining the Vistani? Wyndam, Farrow be joining the Vistani?
No, absolutely not. It's not Farrow's scene.
Yeah.
Ashina might attempt to drink, but she hasn't really drank, so it's like, Just taking little sips of wine and just getting absolutely pissed-faced on the one cup that she has.
Okay. Are you?
I love
Would Ashina be approaching the Vistani then to go and drink with her?
No, she'd probably be staying with Farrow
Okay, right.
and
Yeah.
Pippa.
Okay.
Casimir, assuming we're
Okay.
still with him. But...
Yeah. So Horace. I mean, we can play into this as much as you want because you're the heroes that saved the daughter of the leader of the Vistani. So you arrive. There's cheers. Horace, my friend. Oh no, they're. Do you like dogs? They're that accent, aren't they? What can I do for you? Wine all around. And it doesn't take you long to procure some wine bottles, and you can stay with them or return to your fellows if you wish.
I would take some back to everybody first, but I have every intention of getting down with the Vistani.
Okay, right.
But I would be Horace's thinking would be bring them wine, get them involved.
Okay. So, I mean, I should have been aware of this because when Horace is involved, it could get messy. So, who knows? So, let's build a scene then. When Horace, I like to think that Horace he's been forced into having a drink before he returns, so he returns rosy faced, and I would imagine if I may sort of lead the narrative that Horace is not going to take no for an answer, and he'd grab Ashina's hand and be like, right, no, we're dancing and we're drinking.
I would be.
The second Horace attempts to get Ashina to dance, Pippa is like, go on.
She's like,
I'd probably have Mishka as well, like floating about, and she'd probably be like grabbing Farrow by the sleeve as well and pulling him.
Nice.
And then I'd just be waving bottles of wine, like, come on.
A very gentle, very inviting, warm gust of air blows behind Ashina and Farrow towards the party. And I'll use my cantrip gust.
Okay. So Ashina's being dragged along.
Yeah, very gingerly.
Yeah.
Go on, I think Ashina's going to love it. Like, go on, have a party.
Farrow goes
I don't know what
reluctantly.
we've seen a smile.
Okay. So you start drinking, and the night is merry. They are still celebrating. You are still, in their eyes, heroes, and there is no expense spared. They treat you like royalty, and it's a fine old time. So how would this translate to party time then? Shall we? If we start with, I'm going to start with Horace. If in fact we can't leave Pippa out, so I'm assuming at some point Horace would be like, "Go on, Josh."
Well, yeah, I would probably be thinking, does she really need to sit watch? Like the Vistani are here; they're here every night, you know. And if they're not keeping watch, then no one needs to keep watch. So, no excuses.
That's a strong point you're making there, Lord Belview.
Thank you. Exactly. I am a lord. I command it.
Mm-hmm. Yep. As you command it, sir. And Pippa blows the most perfect smoke ring, and through that smoke ring, she grabs her wine glass and goes, "For the night."
Nice.
And she drinks very little. She definitely stays sober, but she drinks enough to get just that nice little like hum, but still got her wits about her.
Okay, lovely. So what's the kind of night is Horace going to have?
A lot of boozing.
Yeah.
Probably. I don't think I'd be so frustrated with. I can't remember his name. Arabella's dad, the guy that brought me here, Aragao. Yeah, I probably wouldn't be if he came over and started chatting to me, I'd probably entertain a conversation with him. I wouldn't be like as annoyed, as angsty. The big bear dude, I'd be still kind of like, you know, defending my honor a little bit, being like, boy, I know your game, sir, and I'm still bigger.
You are, but there's no hint of that. There's no animosity in this camp from anyone. And if you were a reader of people, you would see that these people, given the opportunity, would steal from your grandma without hesitation. However, they're treating you like royalty right here, right now.
I mean, yeah, Horace probably none the wiser to it, to be fair, as well. So I would be eating, drinking, taking advantage of the hospitality, and yeah, Mishka would probably be out alongside him as well, and we'd probably be like dancing around. Horace would probably try and cheers her on multiple occasions and just go straight through,
Nice. Yeah.
and then quickly recover, and then just kind of like dust himself off and carry on drinking and dancing.
Okay. What kind of night is Ashina going to have? Because we know if I'm leaping over Leah in the order of Discord, but I think you've already said she's just going to drink a little bit and try and stay on point, just a buzz, and then enjoy yourself. Pippa.
Oh yeah, just a buzz. Just delicately trying to encourage the other two to just, I don't know, laugh.
Cool. Okay.
Smile, maybe.
Yeah.
It's good
so
for you.
For Ashina, then, what kind of night is she going to have?
I think certainly to begin with, it's going to be extremely overwhelming, because despite the fact she's started to get used to towns and villages, it's seeing a lot of people being so loud and happy. It's not something that she's used to, not even from within her own pack. She wouldn't have really seen the sort of happiness that is going round. So to begin with, she's probably very much not necessarily on high alert, but it's sort of like, what is going on here?
Yeah.
Completely unsure of what to do with herself. But I imagine she also hasn't really drank, so she's just taking polite sips of this wine that she's been given, but at the same time she's really not going to have any understanding of how much she should drink and how much she shouldn't drink. Whilst I don't want her to get bladdered, there is always going to be the chance that's going to happen.
Well, because this is your story. This is your part of the story. What happened?
I think as she goes into the night, she's going to loosen up a bit. Maybe it'll be the drink. Maybe she just grows in confidence. Maybe it's both. But she'll start to engage in some chatter amongst some of the Vistani, and probably more so with, attempt to get some conversation out of Horace. Whether she does or not, that is completely another thing.
Yeah, Horace would absolutely entertain it. I think he'd be quite he'd quite like to see Ashina kind of like letting loose a bit and kind of like relaxing and having some fun.
Yeah, we're trying to have a bit of conversation with everybody generally.
Yeah, because the way I've got this, and the way you've described Ashina so far, she's never drunk before, and now all of a sudden, you've been in mortal peril for weeks. Not only that, you've been in Barovia, within the domain of dread, in these mists for years, and now all of a sudden, you can let your hair down, possibly for the first time in your life, and alcohol's involved, which is something you're not used to.
No. So yeah, I imagine it might go a little bit too far.
I think it has to happen. I think it absolutely has to happen. Yeah. So you're singing. So what? When you loosen up, when Ashina loosens up, because you would, I would argue, what do they see? What is Ashina like when she loosens up?
I imagine that Ashina would become very chatty and quite open with people. I imagine that, yes, she would be smiling, which is probably something she hasn't done for a long time. And that she's probably trying to laugh and have a joke with some people as well, where they're just using a bit of Druid craft just to do some little flower crowns or something like that. Or
Yeah, awesome. Yeah. I like it. So what we'll do is I'll come back to that in a minute. I'm going to pick on you a little bit. Sorry. So we'll move on to Farrow. So you can see this. You can see your traveling companions that you've been to hell with over the past few weeks, and they're dropping their guard and they're having fun, and it feels safe and right to do so. What kind of night is Farrow going to have?
So Farrow seems to be in the midst of it. So he's singing, he's dancing. He would appear to be drunk, but the sharper eye of the group might notice that he doesn't actually seem to drink anything. Every time he gets a drink, it ends up in somebody else's cup. But he plays the part.
Okay, nice. Make a wisdom saving throw, please, Tom.
I clicked it and nothing happened. Oh no!
no,
I
it
might
did
need to
roll
refresh.
7.
It's not come up for me. I
Yes.
do apologise.
I saw 7
Oh,
as the
every
first roll.
page.
It was a 7 and then a nat 20.
Yeah, it's not. I'm not seeing my own rolls apparently, but bizarre.
Okay,
Oh,
I've
that's
not
very
seen it
good.
either, to be honest with you. But yeah, I'll
I had
come back
Yeah,
in a
that
I've
minute.
when
got
we
7
played the
too.
other night, Sunday night.
Yeah, it's weird that
Yeah,
Josh can
sure.
see it. Is it weird that just Josh can see it?
I saw it. It was a 7, and
Oh,
then
Lee.
the
Okay, right.
I saw it.
That's all right. We've got eyes on. So 7. We go back to Ashina, and as a woman in her prime who's never really partied at all and never really drunk ever, as things get out of control and you have too much and you go through that vomity bit, and then you've got your friends there. You've got who's going to hold Ashina's hair?
that's
Okay.
girls supporting girls right now. This is a Pippa
Okay.
job, 100%.
So
With her druid craft crown on a swift, because 100% she's getting one of them if they're being made.
Nice.
Yeah.
So this happens, but all 4 of you are there because Farrow spots that Ashina. Wait a minute. Yes, that's a bit too much. Yeah, she's clearly not used to it. And you tap Horace on the shoulder, who's halfway through a jig, but it's like, what? Oh, bollocks. But he comes and joins you. So sorry, Josh. I
love the
tend
voice.
to take over your character more than anyone else. I can only apologise. So there's the 4 of you. You're off to the side. You sat on a downed log. The moonlight. It's a rare, clear evening in Barovia, but it is night, and you can see the rare glimpse of stars. Ashina starts to think about her life in Barovia and invariably starts to think about Emil. So,
Interesting.
well, I can.
About to say, she's probably already crying at this point because Pippa's holding her hair back.
Yeah.
Everyone
I know you
else
will.
is like around, like, "Oh no, are you okay?" And she's just
having a
there,
time of it.
going like, just chucking up on the ground, being like, "What's going on?" And then she sees Horace and starts fucking crafting flowers to put in his beard.
We'll do a pink
And
one.
just like,
Oh, that's nice. So pretty.
yeah, a bit sick goes in with that, you know.
Lovely. But what I'm trying to push you for, Sammi, because I am picking on you tonight for some reason. When thoughts go towards a mill and your inhibitions have been lowered, what's the narrative in terms of, because your tongue's loose, you're still pissed, but you've just vomited. Is there anything that you're going to declare? Is there anything that you're going to state in front of everybody else in terms of a mill? Is there anything that you need to get off your chest?
Do you want me to give you a segue in? I can give you a segue if you want. Yeah, I can give you a segue in if you like.
Give me up.
I've never
So
heard a segue in, but go for it.
Pippa's holding back Ashina's hair. Ashina's thrown up. She's given the beautiful, I think, myriad of colours into Horace's beard, and he looks fabulous. He looks fabulous, darling. But I would say Ashina is a young woman that the Stani don't know her very well, and these people are in tribes and they're around each other all the time. So a new, young, good-looking girl is going to attract some attention. So I bet through the night there's been some gentlemen who have been, hey girl, which have been obviously batted off by the rest of us because this is not the vibe we're going for right now. But Pippa will say, after the vomit and after the roses, after the flowers in the beard, we're like, you enjoying turning heads?
I think Ashina would go bright red and sort of like look at Pippa and go, she half knows what you mean, but she half doesn't really know what you mean, because she's still quite naive to that. So it's going to be like, what do you mean? I've noticed people looking, but what do you mean?
Well, there might be more wolves out in the forest than you thought.
See, I think at this point, Ashina's ears are going to start vigorously shaking her head to the point that she probably pukes again. Or she's just going to break down, and in her breakdown, she's just going to start puking again. Either way, it's going to end in the regret of vomit.
I got you. Get it out. If you've been swallowing poison a long time, it's about time you vomited it up.
I think she would probably say one thing for certain. I haven't... What's the right word? She hasn't felt this much affection from someone else, as in somebody caring for her, as much as probably what Pippa is right now doing. In that intimate sort of moment, not as in us trying to look after each other and make sure we stay alive, but in that intimate sort of... She is checking to make sure I'm all right and making sure I'm not choking on my own vomit.
Got you. And repping the brand of your druid craft.
I only learned how to do that recently.
And it's beautiful. It's beautiful what you've learned how to do recently. And I think there might be some other things that you might learn how to do. One of them might be letting go of things that hurt you.
I think with the point of everything that seems to either subtly or sharply be about a mill and how she's heard other people talking about a mill, I think she'll start to get angry.
Come on then.
And go on, Dave.
No. Well, what I'm going to do, because I was just about to say no, you carry on, but I will do it. Esmeralda comes over at this point, and you can see that again. I'm gonna take from Josh, from Horace and Farrow. You've seen in the distance that Farrow and Horace go over to Esmeralda, and they sort of pointed in your direction. And Esmeralda sort of nods and brings over a water skin. And she comes to join you, and she'll just as you're about to launch into it. So Hagfire, Sammi, she'll sit down, and Esmeralda's going to be with the girls.
For sure.
Always
Welcome.
wanted to do this. I've got to try and act fabulous now. She will say, "The boys, they wanted to make sure you're okay." And she offers you the wine skin. There is water skin. There is just water in it. And she sits down and says, "Sorry, I interrupted you. You started to look angry as I walked over. I hope I haven't interrupted."
I was
No,
subtly
not at
starting to
all.
talk to her.
She's always going on about how she thinks Emil is just terrible, and it's just not true. He might not show his love for me in affection. He might not show his love for me in doing nice things, but he still saved me. We still got married, and I miss him, and I don't know what I will do if I cannot help him be free.
Okay,
If
so
he doesn't hate me.
you can see Leah's face. I'm assuming that that's what Pippa's doing.
We are 100%.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, and because I'm no good at this, but I'll do the best that I can. As you look at Pippa and you look at Esmeralda, you can see the exact same expression on both of their faces. But Esmeralda will not say anything. She'll just stroke your hair, make sure you got the water.
Yeah. Making decisions in the dark is normally a bad idea, but seeds are often planted in dark places. It's night, it's a dark place. Maybe the thought might be planted that maybe what you're feeling is not love. Maybe it's just what's familiar. And if this feels weird, and if us looking after you feels weird, and if spending time with us feels weird, I think that's a good thing, because everything familiar to you is not love. It's not love. It's use. You're confusing love with possession. And nobody should possess you but you. Emil saved you from something he created. If I set you on fire and then put you out, would I be your saviour? I just watch you and I think you're magnificent. Look at all the things you've done in the last 48 hours. You took somebody with a half lizard face and made them not a half lizard face anymore. That's wild. That's Pippa's a little bit maybe more tipsy than first anticipated. That's potentially a little bit too close. That's wild. Girl, this guy has convinced you that you're this big so he can contain you, but you ain't this big no more. Look at the whole world you've taken over. You've got more value than what you give him. That's what I think. Taps on the forehead. Pippa is definitely more drunk than she thought she was.
I think as Pippa goes to tap Ashina on the forehead, Ashina's going to like wave her arms around trying to dismiss it. She won't hit Pippa, but she's very much like, no, bugger off sort of thing. And it will probably enrage her even more. And she'll say, you say how magnificent I am. And Mel will see how magnificent I am once we go in and we save him from Strahd. Once we save him from the devil, he will see how magnificent I am and how we can take on this world together.
Because you want it so much, I hope you're right. But maybe it might be a litmus test for him. Because if he sees you and he supports your magnificence, then maybe I'm wrong. But I don't think anyone should be kept in a cave as long as you've been. Because you could have been this magnificent all along. You only became
I always
magnificent
did my
when you
job,
got away
though.
from him. What
I
small
always
job you
did
did.
my job then. I looked after Kellen. I looked after the others. I healed
Mhm.
those that needed healing.
Mhm.
He did not want me out in the danger.
You are the danger, Ashina.
So I think as Esmeralda at this point, she can see which direction this is going, because this is, if I'm reading this right, Ashina's getting a little bit more wound up and a little bit more wound up, more defensive and more
Yeah.
defensive. And Pippa's trying to press the point, and both, yeah. So what I think at that point, I'd like to sort of draw it to like a conclusion where, well, not a conclusion necessarily, but as Ashina starts to heckles start to rise again, Esmeralda will just stand, and she will clearly stand between the two of you, and she will hold her hand out to Ashina, and she will say, "Let's not spoil this evening. I, for what it's worth, am not here to argue. I am here to help. But I agree with our sister. For now, there is dancing to be done, and men to flirt with. It does no harm. And she will try and lead you back to the party."
I think at that, Ashina is again going to get more wound up, and she is going to say, "You can keep your opinion, and you can keep your flirting." And she's just going to walk off in whatever direction is in front of her.
Okay, sure.
Attempt to walk off, maybe.
Yeah, no,
Probably.
that's fine. Okay. Anything from Pippa?
Pressure burst to Esmeralda. Pressure burst the pipe. I think eventually she'll hear us. I
think
mean,
we
how
have
many
done
years
some
has
good
she
here.
not? Yeah.
Indeed.
Does it positive confrontation? Maybe if we say it long enough and loud enough, she'll believe us. I'm willing to ride out the anger.
Yeah. I'm of the opinion that maybe we should just let sleeping wolves lie now. She knows we are here for her.
Mhm.
And we are here for her like nobody else has been ever, by the sounds of it. So I say let her draw her own conclusions. If you'll forgive the second pun, why poke the angry wolf?
Pippa's been in these kind of situations. Yeah, Pippa's watching Ashina, a few meters down the hill, definitely keeping a lock on her, keeping an eye on where she's gone. But Pippa's seen this kind of thing before, back at the Golden Hair, people being abandoned as children, having that kind of damage, that trauma. Sometimes they're hard to love.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And I think Ashina might just be hard to love.
Okay. Sammi, roll a perception check with advantage, please.
25.
25. So you hear that. You hear all of that with your supernatural wolf hearing.
And I just stomp forward, and it is probably a childish tantrum that I am throwing as I am attempting to walk in a straight line.
Is she
We're like watching her like tilt off to the side, and we're like, careful, 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 careful.
Yeah.
Yeah, that careful ends with Cliff.
and, then, and I think just because it would be funny. She's going, and she's going to fall over. And I think at that point, she's going to be like, damn these legs! And she's a wild shape into her wolf form. And then she's just going to very groggily try and go back somewhere where she can lie down on all fours.
4 legs are far more sturdier. What were you going to say, Josh?
I was going to ask if she was going to, like, she said she was just walking off in whatever direction was forward. I was wondering if she was going to walk back past Horace and Farrow. It's not that I wasn't going to say anything abuse, to be honest.
I would suspect it would be in the opposite direction from life.
Yeah.
For me, it was just whatever direction was in front of me. I think it would be that sort of drunkenness where you just literally stand and just walk.
Take off.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
and if Horace were to go to talk to Farrow, he would turn and Farrow's just gone. Farrow's disappeared. You might just see Farrow, if you're looking for him, just kind of slowly follow her at a distance just to make sure she's all right. Leaves her alone, but
yeah, if Pippa were to clock Farrow, looking at keeping an eye on her, Pippa would then leave. I think Pippa's and Ashina's interactions the whole time that they've known each other have been incredibly intense, and then with great space. And this is another moment where they clash, kind of, in positive ways mostly. Clashed, and knowing the kind of relationship that they're building, that kind of like challenging relationship where they challenge each other a bit. Seeing that Farrow's got Overwatch, Pippa will again, as she's done on the several other occasions that they've had these kind of conflicts, will withdraw and give Ashina time to breathe, knowing that she's safe under the watchful eye of Farrow.
I think that's where we'll end the revelry, or not, depending on your point of view, and we'll take it to the next morning. We'll have Farrow. You've managed to find Ashina, who's collapsed in a heap in the woods. You managed to find somewhere to hunker down, so you can still have your long rest. Pippa, you've returned back to Esmeralda's wagon, maybe with Esmeralda.
Yeah.
Horace wakes up upside down in a Vistani wagon. You've still got your long rest.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Got a long rest and a real crick in the neck.
Yeah, with a pink feather boa around your left leg.
Oi, oi.
Yeah.
Well, I suppose it must have been a good night then.
The bacon's on. Esmeralda's cooking porridge and bacon as the 4 of you, head back towards the wagon at the same time. So let's continue.
All Pippa will do is the same thing that you do. Joe, when you have a fight with your like siblings, or you have a bit of a moment with them, and you don't need to apologize because no one really did anything wrong, but you need to like settle the air, so you just give them food. Like Pippa will just hand coffee to Ashina, and not even making eye contact. It will literally just like, and then carry on walking towards the wagon.
I think Ashina is probably still in wolf form because it's still easier to walk on 4 legs.
Yep. Just giving it to her. Sniff it.
She'll probably sniff it and then start doing the whole dog thing where they start going to throw go and eventually try and take a few sips of coffee.
Yeah, I do. And Pippa will say nothing.
Okay, that's it.
Just be with her.
Yeah. So, with the revelry over, as you go back to Casimir's hovel, the 5 of you, with Esmeralda, he once again will say, and so we are ready to depart. Yes. Okay. He
That's good.
will. You see him. He's got with him is a hooded cloak on. He's got his ring that you sort of heavily suspect, because the dungeon master told you, is a ring of warmth, and like a satchel. And in front of you, he takes the hilt and puts it inside the satchel. And he will say, okay, we need to travel west until we get to the crossroads. It is a long journey. And he looks over you, looks onto the wagon and says, you have your cold weather gear ready to go. It will be an arduous trek. And we have enough provisions between us.
That's a good question. We don't have any rations, I don't think, because we had them all stolen by a small dog that turned out to be a large
yeah.
dog.
Oh, good
hell.
times.
Okay.
But I would assume we would have picked rations up. And to be fair, I can find them, but I don't know how sparse they are in Barovia.
Yeah. Well, you know what? That's because I'm a rubbish dungeon master when it comes to logistics. So he will provide enough rations, basic rations, for a trip there and back again for 6 of you. But it will be tight, and it will rely on hunting. So you head off. What I will do is I will take you to the map of Barovia, because this is quite the trek. You are on the outskirts of the village of the town of Vallaki as you go along the Svalich road. It takes you the best part of a day to get to. In fact, no, it's only half a day to get to the crossroads here. This is where you have been. I think you travelled down here to get to Argavost, or did you go there? So you travel south and enter through a wooded road, and then to the left of you, as you emerge from the woods, the mountains rise steeply and disappear into the mist. And as you travel further south, if we can see the road, Tsolenka Pass weaves around here, backwards and forwards. At some point, you're going to have to rest. The choice is continue on into the mountains and camp after dark, or rest here before you enter the Tsolenka Pass. What would you like to do?
I think resting before the path might give us the better opportunity to potentially hunt and collect supplies prior to going into that twisty turny bit.
Okay. So Casimir is on board. He'll say, yes, this is wise. We will spend many days on the Tsolenka Pass before we get to our destination. I advise we conserve our energy as much as possible. Would anyone who's hunting make I think it's a survival check for hunting, if I remember correctly, if you...
Yep.
Yeah, I was actually going to either stay as a direwolf or travel and then wild shape into a direwolf to go hunting.
Okay, sure.
Look.
So it would be whatever plus 9.
Oh, nice.
Nice. Oh,
It's
So-
fair, it's not a great skill.
Yeah.
That.
I've got a 17.
Yeah, gotcha. So what we'll have then is we'll have Leah, Pippa returns with a good amount of root vegetables and herbs, and we'll have Ashina
Yeah.
in wolf form return with a mountain goat.
Yeah.
Oh, these are going to combo so well.
S-
This is
Full on.
beautiful.
So you camp the first night. You've got the wagon for safety. I mean, you can camp under it. It's already starting to get very cold, and it's a particularly cold night. It's overcast all day, overcast that night, and a lot of cold air is coming from the east. But yeah, you can. You wake up in the morning and you start heading into Tsolenka Pass. As soon as you turn the corner and start heading in a northeasterly direction, the cold bites straight away, and you soon have to start putting your cold weather kit on. What I'm going to ask for is another survival check, but we're going to make it a group survival check just to see what progress you make. Leah,
Would
you could do. Go on, Sammi.
I was going to say, I was kind of thinking that as we're traveling, Ashina would probably rest in the day, and then she would wild shape in the evening if she needed to hunt, and then she would probably stay up and do watch as a wolf because she'd have dark vision.
Yep, sure, okay. Yeah, you can set watches. We can cross that bridge when we need to. Let's just have the group survival check. This is just for general progress.
+9 on mine, so it's
And that's
19 plus 9.
Okay, is that what?
There's a dog.
So that's
Can
the
you not-
dire wolf +9.
This is not a dire wolf, right?
21. 22.
Not a dire wolf.
No.
So it'd be
20.
+6 for me.
Yeah,
So
you've
19 + 6.
got a skill, haven't you? Wow, plus 11.
Roll that one instead.
See,
You did-
19,
you did good.
18,
I rolled stealth.
18,
Why did I roll
reduce-
stealth?
It's +6, it'll do. So you
27, it was 18.
It was 18. So hold up. So it was 21. So you make very good progress on the first day, but the path rises steadily as you're now swinging along the road here, along the Tsolenka path. But it is treacherous. It's icy and snowy. So what I'll do with those rolls, I will take you 3 days to get through this part of the journey until you get to the bridge over Tsolenka Pass. Yeah.
Awesome.
So you've rest, repeat, rinse and repeat. You've managed to preserve most of your rations. There's not much game. There's no visible vegetation to eat in these frozen wastes. So it is rations now that you're eating. However, you found a mountain goat and some herbs and spices and root vegetables. So you have that to last. So that's not going to be an issue. It's dark and cold, and you start to walk along mountain passes with sheer drops either side of you as the wind rages and snow blasts. Eventually, the shelf of rock on which the mountain road clings grows more narrow. To your left, the icy cliffs rise sharply towards dark, rolling clouds. To your right, the ground falls away into a sea of fog. Ahead, through the wind and snow, you see a high wall of black stone lined with spikes and topped with statues of demonic vultures with horned heads. Set in the centre of the wall is a closed iron portcullis. behind which burns a curtain of green flame. On the other side of the dark wall, gripping the mountain's edge, is a guard tower of white stone topped by golden statues of mighty warriors. I do have a fan art image of this for you. Because it's kind of mysterious. Where are you? There it is. So this green flame behind the portcullis, as you approach, there's no heat coming from it. Yes, Leah?
As we see this in the distance, Pippa's going to sit on in the carriage, and she's going to ritually cast our telepathic bond that lasts for an hour.
Okay, no
over
problem.
all distances, so we can talk even if we're all separated.
Are you including Casimir in this as well as you four
Oh,
and
I don't know.
Esmeralda?
You fortune. We've 8. Let's do it. Casimir, get in on this. This is going to be great. I'm going to reassure him that he's not hearing voices and he has not gone suddenly senile. With his consent.
Sure. Yeah. No, he can. And you notice that he's not concerned or alarmed by this at all. This is quite. He accepts it with good grace and a natural reaction to it. As you approach, you become aware of the fact that the portcullis is too small for Esmeralda's wagon to go through.
And
it will be a journey on foot for the rest, unless, of course, you could do something super fantastic. But something else also happens as you approach this portcullis. With a shriek and squeaks, it starts to rise. And as it sits right on top, there's still green flame in front of you. But then a clicking noise starts. Every second. Click, click, click. And it's coming from the portcullis. The impression you get is that it will close in the not too distant future. What would you like to do?
Major armor.
Yep.
I don't trust a thing here, guys. I don't trust a single thing.
I assume we're going to walk through.
It's a plan. I don't have a single thing that can get Esmeralda's. Yeah, I don't have anything that would be able to get Esmeralda's carriage through. I'm afraid it's going to have to be abandoned unless anybody else has got anything. But I don't have I've not got anything.
I think I've got anything for that. I would take a glove off and put a finger in the green.
Okay. Make a dexterity saving throw for me, please, Josh.
Oh, goody.
Good.
Oh, goody. I mean, Horace's thinking would be, well, if we got to go through it, you might as well find out what it's going to feel like. Dexterity saving throw. Go. It's 10.
10. Roll D10 for me, please.
You immediately die. Roll. Is a 10. Isn't that good?
You take 10 points of fire damage. As you reach your hand forward and nothing seems to change, and you're sort of thinking there's no heat from this, there's nothing happening. But as you touch it, you're not fast enough to recall your hand. And you do take 10 points of fire damage. It properly stings. But it's momentary. There's no burn on your hand. There's no mark. It is going to hurt, and it is going to cause you some damage. But
I think the knee-jerk reaction would probably be like, I'd stick my finger in and be like, ah, fuck! And then I'd just pull my finger back and then stick it in the snow and then probably like check it after and then be like, oh.
Yeah.
Well, I don't want to walk through there. Does
We could fly over it, or at least if some of us could.
well, what about Casimir?
Casimir.
That's all right.
He will say to you, I do have the ability. I have arcane abilities. I am able to fly for a period, but just one person.
Well, I mean,
Can any of the other arcane users here potentially say if this is a magical?
You can dispel it.
Yeah, if I can dispel it, because I can dispel magic, but is this something I could dispel?
Oh,
Arcana check.
Boom. 18.
18. Yeah, you suspect. I mean, it's not natural fire. It's. I mean, you've probably seen or heard of green fire to do with, I want to say, copper. But this has no source. It has, and there's no heat coming from it. You're pretty sure that it is magic in nature.
I guess Horace would just be curious.
I have 3 plans.
Because Casimir didn't seem fazed by it at all. So, like, if he knew that it was going to be there, then does he not know a way through it, or is just the flying his way around it?
Roll insight, Josh.
Okie smoky. Insight. Go. That is an 18.
18 is good enough for me to tell you that he seems comfortable around the arcane. So the fact that Pippa is speaking into your minds, he just took with a plum, and now he's when he's mentioned flying, you know that Pippa can fly. You know it is that. So he's used to it, but he didn't know this was here. This is new to him.
Okay.
He's the wizard, Horace.
He's a wizard.
Okay. So I will attempt to dispel magic. Choose one creature, object, or magical effect within range. Any ongoing spell of level 3 or lower on the target ends. For each ongoing spell of level 4 or higher on the target, make an ability check using your spellcasting ability DC plus the spell's level. On a successful check, the spell ends.
Okay. So your spell save DC or your roller like a spell attack then. So what's your plus to
spell attack?
Yeah, so if you roll what spell attacks do you use? You've got
Does it mean like add your like for Pippa would be like her intelligence modifier?
Well, it'd be wisdom for Sammi.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I was just trying to understand the spell. Thank you.
That's okay. So you see right at the top of the spell where it'll say modifier DC and then
hit
spell
DC.
attack.
Oh, yes.
So they are all 17.
There'll be a plus.
Which modifier did we say?
Like
It'll be your wisdom.
Or
+9.
Yeah.
+9. Okay. +3 as well, because it's a third
Oh
level
wait,
spell.
no, wisdom
I believe.
+5. Sorry, I was looking at saving throws.
Oh, okay. So Wiz
+5.
Hold on, let me just double check this. Because you're going to be proficient as well, aren't you? I should
Yeah,
imagine.
you'll get
+5.
I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like my modifier is +5, but my proficiency is 4, so my spell attacks are +9.
Yeah, +9.
Behind the scenes with the Darkale.
Yeah. So you've got Story Wisp or Produce Flame. It's just click on Story Wisp, and the way you've read it, it seems to be add +3 to it as well because of it's a 3rd level spell. If I'm reading it right.
Is that not the DC to do 2 dispel a higher level spell?
Well,
so the DC
it's
10
a-
plus the
So
spell.
if it's
DC
above,
Gotcha.
Effect level.
Gotcha.
And that's
Was
20
that an
anyway.
20?
It's
Yeah.
about 20 anyway. Yeah. Oh, I see some. So what's going to happen with a natural 20 is as you dispel the magic, as you conjure your magical effect, the center starts to become transparent, and it spreads all the way to the outside. But similarly to the portcullis, which is still clicking, it starts instantly to look as if it's starting to constrict again.
Let's go.
Okay,
Farrow's
let's
got
go.
through.
Farrow's gone through. No harm, no foul. Everyone through? Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So the road ahead of you leads north. You've now actually it doesn't. It leads east. I'm telling you a complete lie. It's east over the edge of this cliff as the cliff still falls down to your right hand side. You okay, Tom? You look like you were going to say something.
Yeah, Farrow's interested in the tower.
Okay.
You've got kind of like that tower keep.
Yeah. So there is, as you make your way through, there is on the other side. So if we're sticking with the image that you've got on screen, you make your way through. These are the demonic figures on top. As you make your way through, there's this guard tower here, and there is a door on the side. It is an iron-bound wooden door, and it seems it's old, but it seems sturdy.
I mean, Farrow looks around the group. Is there like, I mean, we're here.
Is it locked?
As you try and push it, there seems to be something on the inside stopping it from opening.
Are the windows boarded?
Yeah, they're just arrow slits. There's no.
Okay.
There is a window that you can see on the east side, but that also happens to be overlooking a very long cliff.
I don't want to climb it. Farrow's kind of looking at the tower like, I could climb that.
Yeah.
I could get in there.
I believe in you. I 100% believe you can do this.
You want some like rope just in case? Tie some rope around you.
I mean, that would probably be sensible, I suppose.
I'll catch you if you fall.
That's true, yeah.
The
The
only
classic.
thing I can-
I'll just cast hold person.
Not how the spell
soon
works,
as-
Josh. Not how
Yeah.
As soon as you started to talk about flipping cliffs and whatnot, fly, feather fall.
Yeah.
So, climb away. Also, there's a spider in my room.
Fireball.
Oh, where's Alex when you need it?
I know, right? This is a disaster.
And I just don't tell Tom about the spiders in ours.
Are you a helpful spider or
assume-
not a helpful spider?
Oh, you deal with them, other dogs do.
Captain just stares at them.
He has tried to eat a few, but I think he's
Yeah, he
realised
has.
he's not quick enough.
Yeah. I'm.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm that one that like walks around with them in the hand. I'm not weirder.
I'm not that bothered by them, but I'm not picking them up. Not with my hand. Yeah, that's too far.
Got it.
Well done, Leah.
Thank you.
Is it
Carry on.
is it bigger than a baby's hand?
No,
Right,
it's
make
tiny.
make an athletics check for me then, please.
Could I make an argument for acrobatics, Dave?
No, you cannot. I think if you I'll tell you what I'll do, because that sounded harsh, is you can click on athletics and then read it out to me.
So, athletics allows you to jump farther than normal, stay afloat in rough water, or break something.
Okay, click on acrobatics.
Acrobatics allows you to stay on your feet in a tricky situation or perform an acrobatic stunt.
Okay. Yeah. So you're trying to use your physical strength in the ice and cold and snow to climb. I would argue
that you're using your dexterity with your feet and your hands to find the handholds, to find safe handholds, and making I don't know. I'm just trying it on, Dave. You can tell me no, I'm fine with it.
Yeah. I like your moxie, but the way you were going, it was going to be both. It will be athletics for this, mate. And what is your intent? Where are you trying to get to?
To the window. So I'm trying to climb up and around.
Over the cliff. Okay, go for it. Make your athletics roll.
Yeah, Farrow's not scared of heights. It'll be fine. Pippa will catch him if she falls.
Yeah,
Sure.
can Pippa see eyes on?
Yeah.
Pippa can see eyes on the whole time.
It's already started to get dark as you go through. So visibility is reduced.
I'm going to use my heroic for inspiration to reroll that, please, Dungeon Master. That's better. Thank you.
22. Okay, so we'll incorporate the 6 as you. That happens as you're climbing above the door, and you start to inch round to over the cliff edge when your footing goes. But you manage to keep hold, and you manage to get to the first window, which is just an open hole. So you're into the middle level. The upper level, tower, upper floor. So this is upper floor, as in first floor. So the first floor of the tower is an icebox with windows set in almost every wall, except for the one facing the road. A rusted iron ladder bolted to the floor and ceiling leads up to a wooden trapdoor. Mounted above the stone hearth is a dire wolf's head. The wind coming down the chimney howls in its stead. There is nothing in this room other than ladder going up and stairs going down.
Yeah, Farrow's going straight for the door. He's not stupid enough to stay in here isolated for as long as he has to.
Okay.
Remember over you, mate. Right.
Gotcha. So as you make your way down to the ground floor, a cold hearth stands across from the door, the wind howling down its chimney. A stone staircase is on the south wall that you've just descended, and you can see there's a brace across the door, which takes you a while because it's not been moved for a while and it's very, very cold, but you loosen it, lift it, and open the door.
Farrow's not a strong boy.
You manage.
Yeah, but he's not Horace. It takes it's probably quite heavy if it's a brace, and it takes him a little while to sort it.
Yeah.
I mean, I could always produce flame from the other side and try and melt it. Melt the ice from the other side.
That helps. And it's that cold that it doesn't catch. So, yeah, that helps. So, who's going to the roof first?
I was quite happy to go. He was just letting his compatriots in out of the weather.
Sure.
And, in case something goes wrong.
So, similarly with... Yeah, with the trapdoor, with some arcane means, you're able to loosen the ice and frost around it, and eventually flip the trapdoor open. A 10-foot tall, gold-plated statue stands atop the battlement, facing outwards. Each one depicts a female human knight holding a lance. The cold wind stirs the snow under which you see human skeletons clad in rusty mail.
And how many of them are there? Sorry,
There,
the statues.
the statues, there was 4 facing outwards.
And they're the gold female knights holding lances.
They are, yeah, and there's also what looks like human skeletons as well, clad in rusty armor. They've just sort of collapsed in heaps around the top.
Signs of how they might have perished.
You can make a medicine check.
May I also join on this medicine
Yes.
check?
Yeah.
Boom. That's a 10 from me.
17 from me.
So it's odd. There's no sign of trauma on these skeletons. It's almost as if they have just collapsed and stopped moving and then have died, and then time and nature have done what time and nature does.
Turn to Horace and go, I think this is some freaky shit.
I can't imagine.
It's like they just stood there and just allowed themselves to die and fall and be frozen to death.
Oh, but I mean, if they had frozen to death, or just frozen to death, then how have they decomposed? Surely it's too cold for that here.
Yes.
May have been killed by magical means.
Mm.
Either way, if it's getting dark, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. This might be the best place we have to rest. At least we won't be in the wind too much if we stay to the ground floor.
And we can perhaps get one of the hearths going.
Yeah, I mean, I used produce flame earlier, so that's still on my hand.
Mm-hmm.
So that's just to tell you, I believe it's
Just whether we've got
either
anything
10 or
burnable.
20.
Burn that stay, that big chunky stay.
Sheds bright light in a 20-foot radius and dim light for an additional 20 foot.
Yeah. That's fine. Yeah, so you can rest in here. There is some respite from the wind and the snow and ice. So it's a reasonable place to rest the night. So we'll take you straight to the next morning, if that's all right, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah. Sorry, Alex was fighting outside, so I've just gone and evened the odds for him because it was 2 versus 1.
Do
Anyway,
they have to go?
so
They
we're
have to gang
resting
up
the
on
night,
Alex,
are
do
we?
they?
Yeah, they do, because he's hardcore.
Yeah. Well, this we know. Yeah. So you've slept the night. You've made a fire. Even with the fire, it's difficult to get warm. When you wake up the next morning, it's virtually a blizzard outside. Even though you know it's morning, the visibility is severely diminished as you make your way further east. You travel, it's only a short distance along this cliff until in front of you can see the snowy pass comes to a gorge spanned by a stone bridge. At each end of the bridge is a 30-foot tall, 30-foot wide stone arch. Atop each of these are 2 statues of armoured knights on horseback with lances, charging towards one another. The wind bites and howls like wolves as it passes through the gorge.
Suspicious.
So as you continue on, you go underneath the first arch onto the bridge itself. And either side of the bridge, it just plunges into icy blackness, an unknown distance beneath. You suspect or believe from your map is a river, but you can't see it, you can't hear it. The low walls that enclose the stone bridge have fallen away in a couple of places. The bridge appears intact. A black cloaked rider on a charcoal-coloured horse guards the middle of the bridge, just standing there as the wind whips around his cloak. Your visibility is possibly 30 feet. What would you like to do?
If I produce flame, will it give me any extra light? Visibility is the word I'm looking for.
It lights up the 30 feet better, but it's not going to extend the 30 feet.
That is fair. I mean, did these statues of the knights sort of jousting, did they look familiar at all?
You can have a history check.
That's not too bad for me. 14. Naturally.
There's 14. With 14, something seems strange here. These buildings seem to be unnaturally preserved. The look and feel of these buildings suggests that they predate anything else that you've seen so far in Barovia, and yet their condition looks reasonable. But with a 14 in history, you're not sure why, how, where, when.
And the cloaked being on the horse in front of us, is that sort of like normal size, or is it another statue?
No, humanoid sized, right in the centre, and the wind is billowing around his cloak and blowing the horse's tail, and let's have his fetlocks whipping around as well, why not, because I like the word.
Did you say it's fetlock?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a sturdy horse with this rider on it. He's cloaked, hooded.
Friendly?
He's
talk to
not
him or the horse?
moving at all.
Do we talk to him or the horse? Talk to the horse.
Could I make sure I speak with animals, please?
Sure, you can wait there for 10 minutes. As you wait the 10 minutes, the rider doesn't move, just stood there solidly.
Sorry, I was chasing cats when we left. Did we do a long rest, or is the telepathic bond still up?
We did rest for the night.
Yeah,
Okay, cool.
you can rest, and you can have the telepathic bond up. So here's what's going to happen as you're preparing the ritual.
So we would know that Ashina would be preparing this in the background because we're all talking to each other and
Yes, yeah.
it's like without him knowing.
Well, because something else happens while this is happening as well. This figure isn't moving, but Ashina and Farrow become aware of a noise that doesn't belong in this situation. You become aware of a whistling noise that's getting louder, as if something large is approaching from above. What I'm going to ask you to do on
We're in danger.
D&D Beyond, because we're going to struggle to do it on Map Tool, is for Horace and Pippa, I would like you to roll initiative with disadvantage. For Ashina and Farrow, you can roll initiative normally.
Initiative with disadvantage.
That was a decent disadvantage roll for me. 15.
Oh.
Okay.
Believe me, I'm going to be 2 seconds, I promise. I'll be
Yeah,
back.
it's okay, don't worry. So what I'll do is stick your initiatives on here. Jammy gets. Right, so Horace rolled 7.
Holy.
Farrow, you got 17. Yeah, got you.
Which is a bad roll. Like, I rolled an 8 on the dice.
Ooh.
Disgusting. Disgusting.
Right, cat parenting. I'm back.
Okay.
And so is the boy.
Oh, yeah. So Ashina, you got 14.
Yes.
And that takes us to Leah. Pippa got 15. That's pretty good then, Leah, with a disadvantage.
No, wish that happened all the time.
Okay, so Farrow. Right, I'm going to force this map for you. It'll be blank for a second.
Oh, I got
What
kicked out.
time
That
are we?
was
10
weird.
past 10. Okay.
Fight.
Yeah. Right, so what I'm going to do is put you guys there. So bearing in mind that it is complete blackness, 30 feet visibility, I said nice. So I'm going to do...
Yeah, because it's night time. It's dark because it's night. Or dark because it's dark.
Daytime.
Dark
because
because
of the blizzard.
it's the blizzards, yeah.
Because it's creepy.
Yeah, because it's fun for the Dungeon Master. So
Because
what I'm going
it's
to
the
do
Rapier.
is I'm just going to set all of your tokens with Dark Vision 30. So you've got 30 feet of visibility. So what's
Fancy.
going to happen? As I need kind of a marching order on this bridge. You can see, I'm assuming it's loaded up for you, is it?
Yeah, not for me just yet.
Okay.
But my map tool's kicked me out.
Oh,
It's
It's
coming.
just kicked you out again.
It doesn't like me. It's like, get away from here, Pippa.
Oh, no.
You've done too much fighting for your cat today. Honestly, all the animals are fighting. Pongo got attacked in the park, so he's got some cuts and bruises on him.
Ooh.
Alex has been fighting. Oh, I've had to catch a spider. Ah, this is the least of my troubles.
All right.
Okay, my
I don't know.
Right.
I don't know. The flying flappy wings makes me very nervous.
Yep.
Ooh.
So what's going to happen Oh yeah, marching order. So we've got Horace and Farrow at the front, Ashina and Pippa in the middle, and Esmeralda and Casimir at the back. Happy with that so far?
That tracks. Yeah, that tracks.
Okay. So the only thing I could possibly think of doing at this point is the figure in the distance as you start casting just disappears. As the wind starts to swirl, it just vanishes. And from above, as Ashina and Farrow psychically warn you of this whistling noise, a large draconic skeletal head descends very rapidly into your spaces. He is 30 feet up at the very limit of your visibility. As you jammy people, all of you get to act before it. It has a on its chest, as it comes into view, there is what looks like a green glow. You have seen this green glow twice before from certain gems that belong in fields.
Oh, green gem dragon.
The other thing I would like you to do, all of you, is to make I'm going to ask for a history check, please. And this is super handy that you're all linked psychically. Because...
All good people, all good.
So I
Nah.
roll +0.
I roll +0 too.
Okay, well, Esmeralda rolled 24.
Oh, thank the Lord.
Casimir rolled 23.
Good. This makes sense.
As this draconic figure descends, green glow skeletal, it looks like there's ice appearing around its maws as it's going to use its breath weapon against you in a perfect line. You hear Esmeralda say, "How can this be? This is the skeleton of a silver dragon." As Farrow is first to react.
Oh, sweet baby Jesus.
It's 30 feet in the air.
I'm gonna change its name to Skeleton Dragon 30 because it's 30 feet in the air and descending rapidly.
It's the breath weapon
Okay.
of a silver dragon again. Is it
Cold.
ice?
It's cold because chromatic dragons have two. But all you're aware of is cold for this.
Okay.
Okay. Where's that gone? Oh. Okay, so I will, as a bonus action, I will mark it with my evil eye.
Okay, yeah.
I will run 30 feet to the other side of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you can behave. To there.
Yeah.
And then I will take a shot with my longbow, please. And I would like to make use of one of those +1 arrows that we got.
Not a problem. So Hunter's Mark, you said, didn't you?
No, evil eye.
Evil Eye, beg pardon. Gotcha. Yeah.
Because then I don't need advantage in order to pull off sneak attack.
Okay.
So the +1 arrow is +1 to hit, +1 to damage.
Correct.
Okay, so this roll will be +1.
Yeah.
The longbow. That's 25 to hit.
That hits.
So it will be a D8.
Yeah.
3d6 from sneak attack plus 6. So that's 21 points of piercing damage.
Okay, it's solid hit as the arrow flies into the cold and dark. So how much? 21.
Yeah, 21 points of damage, and it is slowed, so it loses 10 feet of its movement.
Okay, right. So the arrow.
Oh no!
Strikes.
Yeah.
Its core and seems to slow it down. However, it's still advancing at quite the speed. Anything else?
That is my entire action economy. Thank you, Dungeon Master.
You're quite welcome, Pippa.
It's flying down directly on top of us.
Yeah.
Cool. I would like to cast Wall of Force above us,
Okay.
like a ceiling.
Okay.
So I genuinely didn't think I'd use this spell back-to-back sessions, but here we are. Wall of Force. So yeah, so I can cast 10 foot by 10 foot panels, up to 10 of them. Each panel must be continuous to the other and can form any form. They can be free floating or resting solid. So I'm just going to cast a ceiling above us
Okay.
of Wall of Force.
Okay.
It would be really long, 10 foot panels. I don't know that I want it to be quite that big because I could cover everybody, but I don't want to then make it completely impossible that people can be like pop out from underneath it. And
Okay. So just for my simple little brain, how can you cover the 5 of you that are still there?
I almost definitely, because I can create, like I say, I can create up to 10. I can create up to 10 feet, so it would be us 4, and probably if I'm taking each of us being stood on a square. There you go. Sorry, let me read it.
Read it out loud again for us.
Yeah, thank you. So it can be free floating or resting. You can form a spherical dome or a globe up to a radius of 10 feet, or you can make a flat surface of up to 10 by 10 foot panels, but each panel must be continuous. So yeah, I think I can cover all 5 of us.
Yeah, easily.
Yeah.
So this wall of force, you're aware of this wall of force. You've seen it before. You've seen it used to good effect, but it means that nothing can get through from your side or as well.
From us either. No.
Yeah.
So if anybody wants to, so it would cover all of us, including Horace. If anybody wants to do anything, they either need to step behind where Esmeralda currently is, or in front of where Horace currently is. Does that make sense?
It does. Yeah.
So we've got a little ceiling-y place.
Yeah.
So if you can see the dragon,
there we go. Okay.
So nothing can pass through it, like specifically, you'd have to step out from underneath it. So nothing can physically pass through the wall. It's immune to all damage. It can't be dispelled by spell magic, only a disintegrate spell, and it also extends through ethereal pain. So I don't know, I'd leave it completely up to Dave's discretion how on a target you can see would work. But in my mind, if you can't shoot through it or teleport through it, can't send spells through it either, in my mind. But again, I bow to Dave's interpretation of the spell.
Yeah, 100%, because that's the idea of it, isn't it? It's a wall of force.
It's a box.
It is
or a
box.
ceiling in this case.
But it's because this is the joy of it. I wasn't expecting this at all, because I believe it's like transparent as well.
Yeah, I can see through it, and it can. Yeah, it's a transparent wall.
Okay.
An invisible wall of force springs into existence. So
yeah.
The dragon would be able to see me do something.
Yeah.
But nothing apparently would happen.
Yeah. So what I'm going to do is say, Ashina, your turn.
Okay. Quick question: did we long
But,
rest in the guard tower or not?
Yes.
Lovely. So rest on the long rest. And then my plan was to cast Moonbeam. So
Moonbeam.
the range is 120 feet.
Mhm.
If I'm choosing a point on the ground in front of me, which I can see that the dragon is going to hit, would I have to move from underneath it or not?
No, because you've got this
Is it
ceiling
scope
above you,
ceiling?
and you can see in front of you as much as you want.
It's just blocking it from hitting us through aerial
Okay.
attacks from above.
Yeah. So I will go for.
It must land to attack us, hopefully.
I'm going to go for a 3rd level. Moonbeam.
Okay. So there's, I don't
Can
know
I
if you can
get-
see your moonbeam there. In fact,
thank
if I
you.
just put it there for you, right on top of the
That
dragon,
is beautiful.
so we know it's there.
But
In
yeah,
fact, I'm going to put it to the side so I'll remember that it's there, because otherwise it's going to get in the way. But we'll say its
Yeah,
center
again.
is right in the middle. Yeah.
Yeah.
Moonbeam. Again, it's one of those spells that hasn't properly computed
Could I get-
into my brain, but
Could I get
Is
a
it-
Constitution saving throw, please?
you can't. Wicked. You can tell me what to do, and I'll do it. Constitution saving throw. That is, however, going to be 24 Constitution saving throw.
Ooh. So yeah, that is going to pass. So failed save. Successful save. Creature takes half as much damage only. Creature also makes this save when the spell's area moves into its space, and when it enters the spell's area or ends its turn in that area. Creature makes this save only once per turn. So if I'm doing it at level 3, that would be half of whatever this is.
Yeah.
So half of 23.
Okay. So that's 11 points of
11.
damage. Yeah. Anything else?
I'm gonna say no.
Yep. Horace's turn.
Sorry.
Oh, yeah.
Could I do a primal strike? Can I do a primal strike with spells?
No.
Nope, ignore me then. Nope, ignore me.
So I just interjected. I've just put the yellow thing around me to remind myself that I am concentrating on Wall of Force. So I don't do
Sure.
something stupid like catch Witch Bolt, which would break my concentration.
No problem, mate. No problem. Just before I launch onto Horace's turn, how far above you is the Wall of Force?
Enough clearance for everybody to walk comfortably, but it's like if Horace decided to do an overhead strike, it would clink.
Okay, gotcha. Josh.
So it's like maybe like 3 or 4 foot clearance, like 1 or 2 foot clearance over Horace's head.
Okay, which is probably 8 or 9 feet.
8, 9 feet off the ground.
Okay.
It was really far
Josh.
away for Pippa.
Go on, Josh.
So there's a fair whacker distance. There's like 20 foot then between the floor. If we think of between the Wall of Force and actual Dragon Man, there's like 20 foot then.
Yeah.
Okay. Okie dokie. You know what? Fuck it. We're gonna have a go because I don't think there's much else I can do. I am going to step out from under the wall.
Yeah.
And I am going to. Sorry, excuse me. I'm going to throw a chain of conviction and see if I can floor him.
Okay. Strength save?
Yes, please, good sir. So actually, is that going to...
He's going to be super strong, isn't he?
22.
I think he is going to be very strong. Yeah, that'll do it. That's okay, because I actually think that might have been great for my turn, and then immediately after that, pretty diabolical for everybody else when he starts spraying under the wall of force. I can't do anything else.
Okay.
So
That takes us. Yeah.
I would like to duck back under the wall of force before.
Seems reasonable. Yeah. Okay, that was close. So,
thank you.
what I'm going to do, because all of a sudden I hate wall of force, is it breathes its cone of cold as it's descending. You've cast an invisible effect, and it blasts all the way around you. Farrow is on the other side, isn't affected, but it's a cone that comes out of you. For future reference, it looks shockingly like a 60-foot cone. So it's massive, emanating from its jaw as it just spreads, but it hits. In fact, it's if it wasn't imminent peril being attacked by a skeletal silver dragon, it would look quite pretty as it hits the wall of force and just dissipates out either side. But however, you still feel frozen to your core as this cold effect lands either side. Speaking of landing, the dragon is going to use 30 feet of its movement to descend as it screams in rage and frustration. And it will then start to talk, and it's screaming, and it's a high-pitched squeal as it says, "Kill me! Kill me!" It will then take off and fly beyond your vision. Douche, and moves out of range. Okay. Casimir, who is next to act. In fact, I'm going to put Esmeralda first because she's a party favourite. She will look around, and she's looking at Pippa, and she'll say, in fact, all of this is it's psychic, isn't it? It's pointless you talking because you can all talk to each other. She will say to the party in general, "What do we do? How do we do?" And you can see that she's looking towards these guard posts here, and there are entryways. And she then say, "We need to bring it down. We need to distract it. I will head into here." And she moves, and she's got 30 feet of movement to duck into there. And she will say, if I get a chance, I will hit it from range. Casimir, who will say, "I have the ability to make one of you fly. I can also hit it from range. Does any brave soul wish to take it on in the air?"
Horace.
All eyes to Horace.
Beam me up, Johnny.
He's going to cast flying on you, and then he's going to move 30 feet, exactly the same there. Just to be specific with flying, Josh, you would be aware of this because it's being cast on you.
Yes.
As long as Casimir is concentrating on it for 10 minutes, it doesn't fade. You touch a willing creature. For the duration, the target gains a flying speed of 60 feet and can hover. When the spell ends, the target falls if it is still aloft, unless it can stop the fall. Okay?
Yeah.
Is there a
That
range on it?
takes us- No, because he's cast it on it. So let me just double check. Open the actual spell itself. Yeah, the action, the casting time is 1 action. It's a touch spell, and the duration is 10 minutes. You've got a
Okay,
flying paladin of death.
Where?
So beautiful. Avenging
Ba-
angel.
Yeah, it's Beyblade time, baby.
Farrow's turn.
60 feet. Holy shit.
Yeah. So Farrow wants to try and make his way back to the party, but there's a moonbeam in the way. So Farrow, for now, is going to take cover this side, and will hold an action to shoot the dragon should he see it.
Okay. So you're staying there, yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Leah, Pippa's turn.
I could bring you here if you want, Horace Farrow. I could bring you here if you want. I can't see anything, so I can't do anything. So I'm happy to use an action to bring you over here. It's completely up to you. Otherwise, I'll
probably
be
better.
holding an action potentially.
Probably better if we stay spread out for now.
Yeah.
Because of breath weapons and cone of colds and things.
Mhm. How high are the sides of the bridge?
What's left of them?
Yeah, the sides in which I am. I'm just trying to figure out like the gap between my wall of force and the bridge. Like, is there a big gap? Is there a little gap? Is there a arguably hide in the corner kind of
Sorry,
gap?
Leah, you were asking me a question then, and I was doing
Yeah,
techie things.
yes,
What did you
please.
say?
How big is the gap between the top of my 9-ish foot high wall of force and the actual side of the thingamabob, which is called a bridge
Thank you.
in normal words.
The bridge itself, it looks like the whatever was a rail on the bridge has fallen off. So it's
That's a good idea.
Yeah,
continue.
Okay, so it's virtually ground level, so 9 feet.
Cool. Yeah, something Horace. Something. Forgive me, I keep calling you Horace, and I mean Farrow. Something Farrow's there, like solidified in Pippa's brain, and I think he's spot on here. I think we've got. Let's take both sides of the bridge. So let's make sure I loaded it because I changed loads of spells. I did, thank the Lord. So Pippa is going to vortex walk from where she is across. Vortex walk means that she can move 90 feet.
Yep.
It's not a concentration spell, thank the Lord. So if my maths is mathing, perfect. Pippa's going to bip into the top of the tower on the opposite side of where Farrow is.
Okay. So
But she's going to leave the wall of force where it is.
Sure. These are sort of knights charging at each other on the top. Do you want to go into the alcove? Do you want to go on top? Where do you want to go?
I'll go on top if I can go on top.
You can, yeah. So what I'll do, I'll take your little token and pop you on the opposite side from Farrow.
Yes, please.
Yeah. Okay. So you're, you do
the
the whole
lowest level
vortex.
I can cast vortex. Yep. 2. Nice.
2. So you sort of vanish and reappear. It's properly cold and blowy where you are. Your visibility is the statues themselves. They're a good 20 feet high. And just on the edge of your range of vision, you can see this. I mean, I'm going to refer to it now as a Dracolich. That's exactly what it looks like. But from all of your history, you can't countenance a silver dragon voluntarily doing this. So it's a strange thing. But you can just about see it. here.
Well, I will relay
Currently-
that to the party with my telepathiciness. Like, they're very presuming gender. Very blows.
Okay.
Dairy blows.
That takes us to Ashina.
On hearing the there she blows, would I be able to use my magic action to move my moonbeam? Assuming that he is. Let me double check this first. So I can move the cylinder up to 60 feet. So that's assuming that he is at a point that is 60 feet above the bridge.
He's not. If you can see on the map, Sammi, he's gone off to the side, and the issue that I'd need to check with Moonbeam is does it need to contact the floor?
So it's the range area, so it can be 120 feet away from you, 5 foot dimension. Point of range. It does not actually say, but it is a good point.
All it says is a point within range. As far as I'm concerned, a point within range doesn't say it has to be on a solid object. A point within range can be in the thin air. So you can point to thin air and say there. So yeah, I'm quite happy for you to move it.
So, yeah, I would like to, whether I need to roll for it or whichever, I would like to put it in that general direction of. Boom.
Okay. What I'm going to do is, because Pippa has a view of you and the dragon, and she has a psychic link to you, she can say, it's like, can you remember? I bet you're too young to remember Dungeon Master, or what was it called? There was a program where you had to wear a helmet, and it was left a bit, right a bit, and that's exactly what she's doing.
Left a bit. Nailed it.
Constitution saving throw.
Please.
Okay. It rolls a 9, however, it's going to choose to pass.
Ooh, nice, well done.
So it's going to take half of 3d10.
Yeah, that's a good roll.
22,
Nice.
so it's going to take half of that.
Gotcha.
In radiant damage. I forgot to mention that last time.
Yeah, no worries.
It was radiant.
Yeah. Okay.
And then
Anything else?
No.
I'm
going to stand shitting a brick with Horace for a moment.
Oh, whoa. Okay, so he's here. Is that his actual position, or is he flown out of range?
That's exactly where he is. He's 50 feet in the air.
Oh, Horace, go!
Lovely.
You're going to have a go if you think you're hard enough. Horace is definitely hard enough.
Go, Horace Rangers. Oh, mate. This is, yeah. Okay. Yeah, so I would like to walk out, look to the sky, and then Horace is just going to almost like crouch down a bit and then like jump and then like take off as he jumps. And he's going to like fly up to the same height as Argynvost.
We're assuming Argynvost.
Eh?
We're assuming Argynvost.
Sorry, yeah.
Got to be on it. Got to be on it.
Me reckons so.
Who else?
I've made the connection in my head. There's no one making it now.
I think we've all made it.
Yeah, we were right there with you.
Sorry, chat, if you're still working that one out.
Spoilers.
Yeah,
If it
well, you
makes
should
you
have
feel
been
any
watching
better.
however many episodes ago.
If it makes you feel any better, I wrote down dragon skeletal, and then I put Argonvoss skeleton with winery gem.
There you go. Yeah. It
Yeah,
is what it is. Okay. So I'm up in the air, staring face to face with our boy himself, and I am going to cast Spectral Fury.
Okay.
So that is where I'm same one I used against the abbot, where I cast the 3 spectral duplicates of myself. It's
Yeah.
plus 8. So there's 3 attacks, plus 8 to hit on each, and then I can take my bonus action to move 30 feet in a straight line towards one of the targets without provoking opportunity attack, and make a single melee weapon attack.
An amazing spell. Yeah, go for it.
Juicy. So I will, roll each attack first, plus 8. So that's 25 to hit on the first one.
The first one hits.
Lovely. So that is going to be that's 13 damage.
Yeah.
For the first attack. Second attack is just 15 to hit.
15 misses.
Bugger. Okay. Third attack. Fuck. Can I heroic inspiration that?
Of course you can.
Yeah. Okay, heroic inspiration. Make it tasty. 22 to hit.
That hits.
Come on. Extra 48. Let's go. Oh, juicy. 22.
Yeah.
22 damage. And then I am going to take the extra. I'm going to take the opportunity to attack as well. So that's 30 feet. Zoom up in his grill. No, I don't think it would work. My question was going to be if I could use my Vow of Enmity on it, because Vow of Enmity specifies when you take the attack action, you can add it, which I'm not doing technically.
Yeah.
So I will just make a great sword attack.
Yeah.
Bash is a 23 to hit.
23 hits.
Juicy. And that's 2d6 plus 4. We're gonna savage attack at that. Well, the first one was better, so we'll go 11 points of damage.
11 it is. Okay. Anything else?
I think that's all I got.
Okay. So now that he can, because he's got a target, he's going to use a legendary action. Josh, would you make a wisdom saving throw for me, please?
I'd rather not.
You roll a
That's-
17.
I mean,
I hope you got pluses.
Oh, is it just? Oh, that's just a base roll. Okay.
Yeah, it's
because
just a roll. You just roll 17.
Well, actually, on a saving throw, I get +9 on my wisdom. That's my modifier.
Boom.
okay.
Not today, Satan. Or
So-
Argonvoss Holt.
as you propel towards it, you can see the whole of this skeletal creature is covered in hoarfrost, and as you connect with it, it's almost as if it travels through you, not specifically every time because it's a legendary action, it's just flavor, and it almost chills you to the bone as it attempts to hold monster, which it's accusing you of being a monster, which you shrug off. You manage to resist its effect, as, however, it takes its turn. And it now, right in front of you, as it's sort of flapping its wings to stay hovering, it's going to claw 3 times, so it's going to be bang, bang, and then try and bite you. But all the time, all it's screaming is, kill me, kill this farm. First attack. In fact, one thing I'm going to do first, I'm just going to see if its breath weapon recharges. It may or may not have. First attack is 29.
I think that might hit.
I said that like it was a question. That's 20 points. 20 points of damage and 3 cold.
Oh, baby. Oh,
18.
20 points damage, 3 cold.
Yeah, so 23.
Let me get that
Sorry.
in first. 18
Sorry.
is going to miss.
Yeah, I do this too quick, don't I? I get excited and then go through it too quick.
Slow down, boy. Slow
So
down.
The last attack.
23 damage. Is that a nat 20?
Natural 1.
I was like, that noise is either a nat 1 or a nat 20.
Okay.
I'm afraid.
As Esmeralda now, with this link, she'll say, I cannot see it. I cannot see it.
Like
And
radar.
what she'll do is she'll come back out underneath the wall of force. As will Casimir. And you hear him saying, because he's wheezing now, but he's keeping up. He's sort of had a bit of an adrenaline rush. He's saying, I'm ready. I'm ready as soon as he can get in range. That takes us to Farrow. You hear and see flashes of rage and frost going off, but you cannot see the dragon.
So by measurement, if I've got 30 feet of vision, Dave.
Yeah.
It is within. I should be able to see it in theory.
It's 50 feet.
30 feet from me. Oh, 50 feet up. Right. Yeah. No.
Oh, because I'm in the tower, and that's why I
Yeah.
can see it.
Yeah.
I did the same thing.
So it's 50 feet up. That's a problem because even coming out onto the bridge isn't going to help me.
What I'm going to do is, because Pippa can
tower.
see it, Horace can see it, and in fact, Pippa can see it and she can see you. I will give you a disadvantage attack if you want to try and hit it with your bow.
How tall is this tower, Dave?
30 feet. 20 feet? 20 feet, I said later, didn't I? Yes, 20 feet.
Yeah.
I was going to start climbing.
Okay. Athletics check, because we know it's an athletics check now.
So you'll climb.
That's a 19.
19. Okay. Assuming that you're happy to do this, Tom, is with a 19, I'm going to take all of your turn to put you in position for next time.
Could I have a bonus action?
19.
Movement and action, which is...
I'll tell you what. Yeah. What I'm going to ask for is I'm going to ask for a DC 11 acrobatics check. And then, yes, you can.
That's a 14.
Yeah, you can have it. So, Hunter's Mark.
I would like Hunter's Mark. And the one thing I always forget about my Hunter's Mark, I know if it has any immunities, resistances, vulnerabilities, and if it has them, I know what they are.
Okay. Yeah, that's why I was checking my book. Because I'm kind of winging some of this.
And because we're telepathically bonded, he'll be able to tell us all.
You're breaking the game, Leah, with all of this. I'm thoroughly enjoying it.
This is because that would really set me up really nicely, if you don't mind. Farrow.
So it has immunities to necrotic and poisoned. You cannot charm it. It won't become exhausted. You can't frighten it, paralyze it, or the poison condition either. But it does not have any vulnerabilities.
Okay.
He says no.
Thank you.
Fair enough. It's a big hard lad. I'm not surprised.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's got fucking wings and shit.
Leah. Pippa's turn.
So, I'm concentrating on Wall of Force, which means I can't cast Witch Bolt. And if I'm not casting Witch Bolt, Dave, What do you think I'm gonna cast that in?
Right,
I'm a
just
fireball,
I need to
please.
make a dexterity saving throw, I'm guessing.
Yes, please, from level 4 fireball.
Okay, gotcha. It rolls 13. It's going to choose to pass.
Yes. Good.
No, it's not good.
No, it's using up its resistances. That's why I cast it so high.
My bad, my bad. You
Your
have a
damage.
That's
plan
good.
that I
That's
cannot
not-
see.
Not great news for the right now, but for the near to middling future, it might be helpful. So yeah, so I'm gonna throw this.
So beautiful.
38, so whatever half of 38 is.
Jesus.
Fucking hell.
15,
19.
18. Yeah, 15, half of 8 for 19.
19.
And I can't cast I'm gonna in Horace we trust. Yes.
Kill me!
Pippa's gonna stay. This statue is directly where Pippa is. Like Pippa's in and around the feet of this statue. Correct.
Yes, correct.
Cool. If I were to stand behind the statue, would I gain any advantages, as in being behind cover, without hiding? Because I obviously can't hide because I've just thrown like the biggest fireball that I can actually throw.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because I know I've got a thingamabob because I'm little.
Yeah. Well, because the other thing I'm quite happy to tell you, fed back from Horace because of your psychic game breaking ability. This ball of fire launches from you, and it's scanning around. It's trying to look to see where this effect came from. But Horace has been able to tell you that it's not located, it's not zoned in on you, and Horace is still far too much of an imposing figure in front of it. But yes, I will give you a little bit of cover. That takes us to Ashina.
No. Don't need to move it. So I might be able to actually cast something here, guys.
Well, you can't see it.
No.
Don't forget.
No, oh yeah. I'm gonna click on look. Okay, I'm looking at everybody at the moment. Yeah.
Have I got time to nip for a wee? I'll be right back.
Go for it. Quick guys, fun plan.
Yeah, we've got it. No, but also, I've literally just thought of this right now. Being a divination wizard and having is like having reactions that affect everybody else in and around you, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like that is a wild ability.
It's kind of better, to be honest, because you can. It's not just like things affecting
what
you.
I'm doing.
Yeah, it's things affecting other people.
And in the event I think it's level 18 or something, I'll get another one. I'll have 3 a day where I can just control the world.
I keep forgetting to use, because I've got my Invoke the Amaranthine, which is basically like Portent, but I need to ritually cast it, and I keep forgetting to.
Disaster.
Hilariously for me, I took everything that was going to be either healing or like melee range.
I'm so lucky that Casimir casted Fly on me, otherwise I'd have been fucked.
I'm still set up for if we fall.
Hey, Sammi.
Wild shape into a bat and bite it. Force it to go to hospital and get a rabies injection.
I don't think
That'll slow him down.
I don't have any animals to fly, and I don't have anything set up to. The only flying thing I have set up is a raven, and a raven is not going to work in this situation. And I don't think I can actually have a flying big thing.
Oh.
CR3. I'm
That's fine.
bad. So
You prefer land
I
on
would
its land.
like. I would like to hold an action of a starry wisp if it comes within 60 feet of me and I can see it.
Okay. Makes perfect sense. I've just put a concentration dot on you. You're concentrating on
Yes.
what's it as well. So this time it makes it during at the start of his turn. So if you remind me when it clicks to his turn, if I forget.
I mean, if you want to do the damage now, we can do the damage now. That's fine.
Let me just think. Because in fact I'm gonna retcon slightly if you'll allow me to do it, because I'm not using he's got a visible target now and I've not been using his legendary reactions, so I'm going to use one after Leah's turn. Okay, which is another end attack against Horace. That's a natural 20.
Huey! Oh, fuck.
And
I will
several
invite him
odds.
to reroll that, please.
Oh, do you want to do
Okay.
it, or do you want to save yours? Because I can do
I'll save
3
mine.
silvery barbs. Yeah. Well, I can do
Exactly.
much more than 3.
No, well,
But
I
silvery
can.
barbs, please.
Yeah.
Okay, it's not a natural 20, but it still hits 31. Someone that you can see can have advantage.
I'm going to give advantage to Horace.
Wait,
Okay,
it's
that seems-
31 damage.
No,
31
it's
to
31 to
hit.
hit.
Oh.
It's 22 damage plus 8, so 30.
30. Yeah. Oh, thank God it wasn't 31 damage.
Oh, horrible.
Do you know, Dave,
Oh
31,
my lord.
31 doesn't hit, actually.
It never gets old. Wait a minute, it just did. So that takes us
There
to
you go.
after Ashina's turn. It's going to take a legendary action, and it's going to rend Horace.
Okay.
That's 32 to hit.
I will
Yeah, that one
invite
hits.
it to re-roll that, please, Dave.
Sure. That is 29 to hit.
Yeah.
Okay, that is 14 slashing, 2 cold, 16.
All right.
Okay, that takes
It's
us
also
to
no longer marked
Horace's
by
turn.
evil eye.
16 damage.
No longer what? Sorry, dude.
It's no longer marked by evil eye. So when I use a jinx, the evil eye disappears.
Gotcha. Thanks, dude. Go on, Josh.
Okay. Horace telepathically, while he's getting, I mean, you probably hear him getting smacked around a bit up there. Horace will say, I'm taking quite the beating up here. I think maybe I could try and bring him down, but it's a matter of where. I can try and bring him to the bridge, or maybe even land him on top of Pippa's wall of force. I think that might be best.
Should hold.
You what? Sorry.
It should hold. You should be able to land on top of the wall of force.
Very well.
I'm so weird. Continue.
Let's hope it works. So in which case, I have advantage from Pippa, right, on my attack, my next attack.
Correct.
Yeah.
You have advantage on a roll, I believe.
It's on. I think it's a roll. If I remember it correctly.
Okay. Well, essentially, my plan would be to start. No, actually, I would speak to this platinum dragon of unknown origin and say, if death is what you are yearning for, then allow us to help you.
Okay.
Follow me.
Okay. So, okay. What I'm going to ask for, so is Screechy's back in response, but I'm going to get you to roll a dice anyway. So it's going to say, I have no control of this farm. Kill me. Kill this farm. but I will allow you to make an intimidation check, and I'm going to tell you your DC in a second. Right, so let me roll a dice. Your DC is going to be, it's low actually, 13. You beat 13, it will follow you.
And I get to roll with advantage.
If that's what you're spending it on, yeah.
Saving throws, ability checks, attack rolls. You can use
Yeah.
the advantage with labs for.
I'm gonna use it on this.
Okay.
Advantage roll. Nice. 13 meets it, beats it.
Okay, hell, Josh. Yeah, okay.
Barely.
So what we'll do now, because we're kind of bending the rules a little bit, is, and also Sammy's got her effect on it, so it is going to start his turn there. So you move, it won't provoke an opportunity attack, and then it will follow you on your next turn, but you'll still get your attacks as well. Is that? I mean, that's as decent as I can be as a human being in general.
I mean, even yeah, absolutely. Even if it was going to provoke opportunity attack, I'd still be doing it. You know. Well, I probably shouldn't say that, but yeah.
Shit, Mr.
Trick. Soccer? No, thank you, Dave. Thank you. You're too kind. I am going to then make my attacks, and I am going to use my Vow of Enmity as part of that as well to try to then get advantage on my attack rolls.
Yep. Yeah.
Just before I do that, I'm also going to bonus action lay on hands and dump it all on myself.
That seems reasonable.
So that's going to be a nice juicy 45 points of healing.
45 points.
Come on. Yeah. Lovely. No more lay on hands for me or anybody. So
Josh has
guys.
Learned the cantrip accidental parrot noise. Go on, carry on.
Okie dokie. So then we will do our little attacks. Well, hopefully they're going to be big attacks. Roll. Number 1 is a 23 to hit.
Your damage
is going to be definitely going to use Savage Attacker on that. Oh, it's the same roll again. That's hilarious. 10. And one more. Let's go. Yowza. 19.
19 just hits.
Woof. Let's go. Okay. 13 points of damage.
Okay. That's everything, I believe.
Yeah. So Horace just goes boom, boom. 2 big swings right on his head, almost like trying to really rile him up. Kind of keep him a little bit confused, and then immediately after that, it's kind of just going to fly away and land on top of the wall of force.
Okay.
And try and bring him down to that level.
Yep.
I'll kind of aim for the back of it.
There, please, if that's all right. Yeah, that's cool.
Yes, sir.
So Olga Vostov remembered Sammi, so he's got a Constitution saving throw.
Please.
Natural 1.
So he will take the full damage, which is.
Now you've rolled. 16. I was going to say, yeah. I mean, it's the most you've done, but you've rolled amazingly. So it then descends. Right. So what we're doing is I'm changing
also,
it.
If it's sorry, I don't know if this will apply. It should also revert to its original form.
It's not.
Nope.
It's not a shapeshifter. So it started its turn. What I'm going to do, just for the sake of map tools,
I also use my Starry Wisp.
You're really confusing.
It's above
the.
Yeah, it's above. You can see it, but your Starry Wisp can't pass through the wall of force.
Would I not be able to do it whilst he was flying over?
The wall of force
So I
is
would
right
have been
above
able
you.
to have seen him.
He's landed on top of you.
Okay.
Sorry.
Yeah.
That's okay.
So he resets his legendaries, but he gets now to see if he recharges his breath weapon, which he may or may not have done, but being as he's rolled it again, he definitely didn't last time. So he now is well, you can see it. I say enraged. He's he's just a cold ball of skeletal death, and he's going to try and swat Horace again. 3 attacks. 19.
It says
30.
well, yeah, that'll do it.
I'm saying it again. I'm doing it again like it's a question.
Yeah.
So
You're just rubbing it.
17 plus 5 damage.
17 plus 5 damage. That's 22. Okay.
Last attack is 26.
It's going to hit.
21 plus 3, 24 damage.
There goes all
That's
my
it.
healing from last turn.
I'm glad you did it.
So, Esmeralda, she's going to move 5, 10, 15. 5, 10, 15. But she's going to poke her head out this side. Esmeralda, do your thing. I mean, she
Come on, girl.
wasn't exactly MVP last time, but she was pretty good. So,
Come on, girl.
I think she
natural 1.
No,
Esmeralda.
girl.
Second hits, third hits. Her damage is fuck.
Come on.
I really regret giving you. So these fiery balls of death streak from Esmeralda. She does. In fact, I'm going to give her kind of a commando type roll type thing. She does a commando roll, a skid, and slides underneath as if she's a mechanic going underneath a car. She goes, boosh, 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 and then does like a Bruce Lee flip onto her feet, and then runs back under because we're playing D&D and I can. Casimir.
She's missing one of her legs, isn't she? So that's even more impressive because she's got a peg leg, hasn't she?
Oh, well, it's prosthetic, which may or may not enhance her.
Prosthetic, yeah.
Yeah.
Pippa's crushing on her so hard. Like, that was so good.
Badass, man. I'm really
Oh my
going to have to
goodness,
kill her
yeah.
off pretty quick.
Come on, Casimir.
Okay, Casimir. Okay, where are we in the initiative? You guys, all I'm going to say is you've spoilt my toy for this evening with a wall of force and moonbeam and fucking teleporting and climbing on top of things, and then I ruined it myself by remembering that Casimir got flying, Esmeralda just being badass. So what Casimir's going to do? He sees what Esmeralda has done, and he sort of raises his elven eyebrows slightly, and he's going to pop out 15 this side so we can get an angle, and then 15 back. And he produces arcane bursts, so just force damage. Let's see how well he does.
Get him.
Hit, miss. So only hits once. However, his damage is comparable. Fuck, As Farrow takes a turn, this draconic form, there's chunks of ice falling off it on top of this wall of force. Farrow, you cannot see it. It is more than 30 feet away from you. What would you like to do?
I'm 20 feet up.
Yep.
In for a penny and for a pound, so I'm going to jump off the top. So I'm going to jump from here towards the dragon.
Okie dokie.
Aware that I'll take falling damage.
You will.
Oh.
Make an
Reaction then, Doc. Doesn't matter. Carry on.
Feather falls a
athletics
reaction,
check.
dude. Yeah, you've used a reaction,
Yeah,
is what you've
I've
just said
used
to me.
it because
Yeah.
I used silvery barbs. Yeah.
Okay. Roll 2d6, Tom, please.
2d6.
Apparently, you take 4 points of damage. I would also like you to make an acrobatics check. Your DC is going to be, I mean, it's icy, slippy, windy as hell, 14. You've just jumped 20 feet.
Oh, come on, Sunshine.
Okay.
He's got it.
Fine. So you land, you hurt yourself, you jar your spine, but you're able to carry on.
Can I argue that I would have made forward momentum as well, having jumped off from a height? Like, even if it's just like 5 feet.
Right. What you're after is you've jumped off a fucking statue so you can get the killing shot on a dragon. Roll
Yeah,
to
but
hit.
you don't. I've not
Roll to hit.
dropped. I've. But I've still got 10 feet of movement anyway, so I can go bosh bosh.
Yeah, sure.
But I can just see its wing.
Yeah. No worries.
Yeah. As a bonus action, I will mark it with my evil eye, if that's okay.
Yeah.
And then I'll boosted.
Oh, fucking hell.
27's hit.
Okay. Damage.
So it'll be D8 from the longbow. It'll be a D8 from Colossus Slayer, and it'll be 3d6 from sneak attack, and then another D6 from Hunter's Mark. +6, so 23 points of damage.
How would you like to kill the raised remains of Argynvost?
So I feel like it's thrashed its head, and it just lets Farrow get a shot on the gem in its chest, and he just hits the gem, which knocks the gem out of its chest. And then I would like to think that the bones after that would just kind of...
Nice. Josh, make an athletics check. Make a dexterity check for me, please.
Yes, sir. Dexterity check. Bash. Is it 14?
Yeah, why not? So what's going to happen is this shot. Was it a +1 arrow again?
Was another +1 arrow, yes,
Yeah.
and I have marked it
Okay.
off.
You can retrieve one. The arrow, in fact, you know what I'm going to do, because we're coming to the end of the session, and for some reason I'm feeling incredibly generous. And he's only rolled a 14, but fuck it, why not? So the arrow hits this green gem, and the green gem flies towards you as you catch it, and the arrow is spinning round, and you catch that as well.
Oh, yeah.
And the skeleton now starts to crumble, and the skull itself just drops to your feet on top of the wall of force. As the skeleton drops, still in its form is an ethereal or spectral dragon, as it says now in a calm voice, "Thank you for what you have done. I must warn you that my form is still within Castle Ravenloft. My heart survives. Destroy my heart to weaken the devil." As it starts to
Okay.
break apart, disappear.
And I
all
quickly
the
shout at Eddie,
bones-
"Are you Argynvost?"
It will say, obviously. As the bones start to fall and shatter, the skull just remains in front of Horace on this wall of force. Well done, team. You ruined my plan. Right, okay, so let's finish the session then. So you've got this dragon skull in front of you on top of this wall of force, floating on top of a bridge on surrounded by icy death. That was fucking awesome. What would you like to do?
Pippa will vortex warp back to the group. I'm not jumping. No way. Not today, Satan. Yeah, Pippa will vortex back to the group. Oh,
I
I
would
think she'll
like to
vortex on
heal
top of the wall
Horace.
first just to feel what it feels like to stand on and wave down at everybody underneath.
Hi, team.
I would pick up Argenvoss skull, another head to my collection, and then I would join in with Pippa and bounce slightly on the wall of force to see if I can push it down a little bit.
Really sturdy, isn't it?
Horace takes 17 hit points.
Oh, I gain.
Yes.
Oh, I thought you said takes.
When she has
And I was
opportunity
like,
to touch you, yeah.
what?
Mm.
Thank you.
Wow,
Thank you.
that party really did turn Ashina.
Yeah. Can you imagine? Oh, the betrayal.
What?
I was meant to break for your defences to show you that you are worthy of love, none of this. This was never the intent.
I
Okay,
don't need
so-
anybody.
It's still first thing in the morning. Visibility's down to 0. We'll collapse the wall of force. We'll heal Horace. You have possession of this dragon skull is too large to carry around. However, Esmeralda's wagon's just over the other side, and you know how to get through. The portcullis is down, and the green flame is has returned. However, Horace has still got fly for another 9 minutes and however many seconds. So the question is, what? Yeah, because it's quite obvious. This skull's huge. You're not going to be able to carry it with you. But how are we going to progress from here for the next session? What would you like to be doing?
Is it worth us having another, chucking the skull in the wagon, having another rest or not?
It's
more
early
so,
in the
Horace
morning. I
does that.
think a short rest in the very least. The hit pointings,
Yeah.
Yeah, I think.
and then I don't want to lose a whole day in the cold. Because it's like not even time for second breakfast.
It'd be good to press on, but I think a short rest is a good shout.
I would appreciate short rest also.
Okay. Yeah, short rest is not an issue. You can go straight ahead with that. So you've got, what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring the 2 NPCs in, and they're going to have their say. Esmeralda will suggest to you, we now have the skull of Argenvost. This, I believe, is what we need to return to Argenvost Holt to release the revenants.
Mhm.
And the prize may be worth it. Why do we not do this now? And Casimir will say, we have a contract to go to the temple. What would you like to do?
We may as well do this, go to the temple, and then say, on the way back,
Mm.
we're going to divert to Argenvost,
Yeah.
and then we'll go to the crypt, assuming he's in agreement, because it may benefit him as well.
Okay, so temple, and then carry on to the temple. Leave the skull on top of the wagon. Yeah, Casimir will say, yes, you honourable. I'm pleased. Okay, so we know what we're doing next time.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yes, sir.
Destroying my toys. Honestly, that was what I did. I'll tell you what. Do you want me to tell you what I did?
Yes, please.
Go on.
Yeah, so that's not in the Curse of Strahd book.
Yeah,
That
100%.
I nicked off. It was I can't remember there was a YouTuber that did a Curse of Strahd campaign, and his DM went, well, there's no dragons in it. I want a dragon. So I thought, yeah, all right, I'm going to put a dragon in it. So what I did is I took the adult silver dragon stat block and just made it undead. And took his paralyzing breath off him. So I decided it wasn't going to be he wasn't going to be able to use his paralyzing breath. So it was kind of CR 16, kind of CR 15 without the breath, maybe. But yeah, he took it to town. It was that was
Once again, Wall of Force.
Wall of Force and psychic
Doing some-
connections for everything.
Yeah.
I don't like you being a
Despicable.
wizard, Leah. I've decided.
Oh.
But by which I
My-
mean, I love you being a wizard.
Oh, I'm almost nervous to play a different class now because this is going all rightish.
So
But
far,
no,
so
I did
good.
not anticipate Wall of Force being quite as good as it can be. It's really, really like a pliable spell, and
Yeah.
thank goodness. Could you imagine if he'd hit us with that breath weapon, or we'd all had to scatter and not been able to see him? That would have been
Yeah.
a disaster.
Well, I'm quite happy to tell you
That would have
that
been
his
hard
breath
work.
weapon does 12d8 damage. In fact, I want to roll one.
Shit.
That could have
Or-
killed Pippa in a go.
56.
What?
Oh my goodness, that would have really hurt, to say the absolute least. That could have
Yes.
knocked us out. In he could have taken us all in a go, basically.
I can't. To be honest, so when Jake and the other group were playing it, this was one of the early episodes that I watched. Was the fight against Argynvost,
Right.
and I witnessed how painful it was for them, because they lost people, didn't they? Like that fight, or they lost like Jake nearly died.
Yep. Yeah. No one
remember.
actually died in this fight, but it was rough. You got to use the breath weapon several times. They had to split, but I think Sam eventually used some kind of shenanigans to bring it down. I think he like molded earth or something to trap its feet.
Yes.
on the
Yeah.
bridge.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was some crazy shenanigans going on with that.
Clever.
Yeah. And then
Clever.
they just wailed on it after that. I think, well, because it was a mate of ours that used to work with us, Andy, who was a wizard, who decided to misty step onto the back of a dragon, and the dragon went, "Oh, thanks very much." Yeah.
See you.
Yes. Do you regret your choices, Andy? Yeah.
That's a strong decision. That is
God
a
bless him.
choice.
Yeah.
Wow.
Right.
Incredible.
So
Yeah,
next
cool.
session, I think we've got another one booked in, haven't we?
Yeah, I'm really pushed to get him from getting. I might be able to get back for it.
On the 4th of August.
Oh, that one I should be fine. She said
Yeah,
with great confidence.
I think that's the next one we've got booked in. In fact, we've got a double header, 4th and 5th of August,
Mm-hmm. Yes, please.
Oh, hell
which will
yeah.
be titled.
Well, I've got one on the 28th. Have I made that up?
No, I've got
Ooh.
the 28th as well. Next Tuesday.
He's on holiday.
Oh yeah, I'm on holiday. I was just about to say wicked. Oh shit, no, I'm on holiday.
Except.
Yeah.
Nah, that's absolutely fine.
So
yeah.
3rd, 4th and 5th is
4th
the
and
next
5th.
one.
So it's going to be Amber
Cool.
Temple Part 1, Amber Temple Part 2. I have a feeling we're going to be in the Amber Temple for a little while. What I'll do, I'm going to do one of those things where it's, in fact, just make a group survival check for me now. S'il vous plaît.
Okay.
Can I use
Yes.
heroic
Please do.
inspiration?
Survival.
Just just because I know we're at the end of the session.
Thank you.
Oh wait, no, I'm going to hold on to it. I've changed my mind. Change my mind. Change my mind. Oh, it works out well. 17.
17. Okay. Okay, excuse me.
Oh, no.
Yeah, so what we'll do is we'll start. It's properly snowy as hell. Like proper blizzard. You're in the middle of the Antarctic. In fact, what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you, just to save us some time, I'm going to load this up now. This is another piece of fan art. Sort of frozen wastes as you're trudging through the Gekis Mountain. This, I'm going to show you this from a distance. This is fan art again. There's a Patreon on top. James RPG Art, and that's what you see in the distance. And we're going to approach the Amber Temple next time. Now, if you just bear with me, I'm going to load this
It's
one
loading.
up so it's loaded, ready to go last time, because it caches. Map Tool does. So if I put that as player, you won't be able to see it, but it should load in for you, but it might take a while. What I'm going to do in the meantime is say to everyone that has watched, thank you very much for watching. I think we've had some people on commented today. Torek's been on.
Bar.
I said, Bitwise, but
Paul's
hey,
been in.
BB Nut's been on. Oh, hey.
Hey.
Sounds like the DM wants to win. The DM wins if the story progresses. BB Nut,
Always.
but yeah, I do.
DM always wants to win.
I liked it. I like to create a little bit of jeopardy and
Yeah.
panic in my play. Paul's been on again. Lewis has been on, saying he misses Strahd. I don't think I've ever had any. No one's ever said that to me before. I miss Strahd.
Very
Oh,
strange.
Kara's been on. I did say Kara's been on.
Oh,
She
yeah.
said, well done. Yeah.
Yeah,
Right,
good boy.
Okay. Is that it? Anyone else got anything to declare?
No. Go in
Nothing
peace.
but my genius.
I mean, I think so.
Oh,
Yeah.
like and subscribe also.
Like
Yeah.
and subscribe.
Of course.
Yeah, please do. Please do.
Do
And
it
go in
for
peace.
Cheers.
me.